What is happening, everybody? Sir Joseph coming your way, and this is Final Fantasy IX Weapon Man Run. Okay, cool. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the shrines and see what I can do here. So, yeah, cool. So, got a little clue as to where to go to put these mirrors in, right? So now we need to go to these places. So the first one that they mentioned was the Wind Shrine. So we have to go there, I think. Or the Water Shrine, one of those two. Wait a minute, actually, you know what you could do? And I went over this before, I think. Is that, yeah, so... So yeah, you got all these clues from the mirrors, and so now you gotta go to the shrines. And all these mirrors will lead you to these little places that you may have encountered earlier on when you were just traveling the world. And you just look at some weird landmark and go, what is that thing? Well, that would be a shrine later on, so, for later on in the game, so yeah. Now we're gonna go to these places that had no real effect or meaning before. Now they do have some effect. So let's go ahead and head over there. Let's head over to them. If I can find it. There's Ibsen. Yeah, we'll just go to Ibsen's. Because it's right next to Ibsen's, I believe. So. There it is. Yes, now these things are opening up. And there's the Water Shrine. Cool, cool. And I guess we're sending in Garnet and Aiko. And yeah, so that's the plan, is that we're gonna take all of these old points at the next time. So yeah. And yeah, so Aiko and so yeah, man. So Aiko is still kind of crushing on Zidane there. Yeah. All right, and the next one is the Fire Shrine. So that is pretty much it is Mount Gollum. So that's where we need to go. Before I do that, I actually want to get rid of some stuff from the other players. This way, Zidane and this way Zidane and Quina can use it. So yeah. Namely, Gaia gear. We need Gaia gear for Zidane and Quina need Gaia gear for their fight. Everyone else you don't have to worry because you don't fight any Guardians with anyone else except Zidane, so perfectly fine. There's Gollum, right? Yeah, so it's gotta be near Mount Gollum, and there it is, the Fire Shrine. Cool. Huh. And I like this dialogue here. Why have to go with her? Oh, this is another ghost. Oh, just want to go with Aiko? Yeah. Heh. And it makes sense that Vivi would be paired up with Steiner, because, well, they got the sword magic thing, you know. So it makes sense. There's Air Garden. Yeah. Like I said in previous videos, it changes locations. It's really cool. Here's the Wind Shrine. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You may have run into it while you were walking around the Forgotten Continents. There you go. That. And yeah, it's a pretty awkward interaction there. But yeah, and Zidane doesn't need to worry about any blue magic that Quina can use, because we're not going to be using any magic, because we can't, because this is a Weapon Man run. Zidane. But I do want to save before going to the Earth Shrine, because it's going to prove difficult, and I want to make sure that everything is all set and good, ready to go. That's where the Earth Shrine is, by the way. So yeah, and it's funny, the more you walk towards the Earth Shrine, the more the ground shakes. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool to see. Let me go ahead and set up a tent here. Let's do that. Then let's go ahead and... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save, obviously. Something I forgot to mention. If you call the Moogle and cancel, he'll get mad. And if you do it like 100 times, he'll say some pretty incendiary things. It's pretty funny if you're interested in doing that. If you're interested in that at all. I need to get Undead Killer. And I believe Bird Killer too. On Zidane. As well as body temperature, I believe. I'm not really sure. I do want high tide. That would be very nice. Don't need ability up at all. I think I do need Bird Killer though. Upon gamble defense may as well. I think we'll be okay. As far as Quina, well, Quina, oh, whatever. Quina's not going to do much except, well, actually, if the Earth Guardian's hit points are low enough, you can eat it. And I might do that with Quina, if he trances. Or if they trans, my bad. So, let's go ahead and save one more time here, just to be certain that I'm doing this right. At the Tri-Quad Plains, I like that name. It's cool. Okay. And here we go. Alrighty. Let's do this. Yeah, look at that. The closer you get to that shrine, the more the ground shakes. I find that fascinating for no reason at all. And yeah, leftovers are good apparently, according to Quina, and yeah, and stuff like that. There's no enemies here. Don't have to worry about anything. I do want to guy gear. That's good. Oh, something else I want to do. I guess protecting would be fine. Oh, wait. Oh, do I not have any ribbons? Oh, good. I have both of them. Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna want... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. No, that's okay. I'll be fine. Let's see. I do need... What's it called? I do need, body temperature. I need Queen to have that. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's redo this with Queen now. Body temperature. I don't know if I don't know if you put like, sleeper on, whatever. It's fine. Okay, now we're good. Because the Earth Guardian can do some pretty crazy stuff. Some insane spells, other stuff like that. So, yeah. The ground did just shake, buddy. It's like you didn't notice that when you were on the airship, how much the ground is shaking around that shrine. Yeah. I don't know. But for some reason, Eiko worries about Garnet. I don't know why that is. But anyways, yeah. So you get to see the other characters interact. Here, which is kind of cool, I guess. Cool little dynamics. And here we go. So oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. What is this? Yes, these are guardians that we gotta fight, that we gotta face. And hold on a second real fast. I'm gonna check something. Okay, sorry. I keep getting texts from the wrong people. Oh well. Doesn't matter because I'm playing my favorite game of all time. So yeah, this is the Earth Guardian. And yes, there's a Wind Guardian, and a Fire Guardian, a Water Guardian. You get it. So yeah, and these are apparently entities sent by Terra to protect people from going to Terra by using these mirrors. So if you use these mirrors and you place them on these shrines, they will transport you to Terra. They'll activate the Shimmering Island. And these guardians are waiting for a certain individual to do this, and not us. So, yeah. And in order to activate the Shimmering Island proper, we need to fight and defeat all these guardians at the same time. And one criticism I have of this game is that you don't get to fight the guardians one by one. You only fight the Earth one because Zidane is in your party. You know, you should be fighting all the guardians like one after the other in a nice boss rush. That would be really cool. Yeah, but you do get to fight the guardians again, but that's not until later on in the game. But whatever. So yeah, we just get to see some dialogue and stuff. I guess it's pretty cool, but it'd be better if you actually physically fought them. So. That, Quina, we eat everything. And yes, we are attempting to conquer all 4 shrines at the same time. Okay. So here we go. This is a challenging fight. Even if you have good blue magic with Quina. Even if you have good levels. You need to be lucky. And you need to have Gaia gear equipped. This way, when the Earth Guardian does his Earth Elemental attacks, you can absorb them. I'm going to have Zidane attack. I'm going to have Quina heal. And we're going to hope that everything works out well. Fortunately, I have the ribbons, so that will cut damage in half. When Zidane gets hit, Quina will heal him. When Quina gets hit, Quina will heal themselves. And I believe that the Earth Guardian also can use Mustard Bomb, which will inflict burn. You can steal good stuff from the Earth Guardian. You can steal Rubber Suit, which which is really cool. Good. It's good body armor for your for the ladies in your party, for Eiko, Garnet, and Freya. Excellent stuff, but don't worry if you can't get it, because you can buy it later on at the end of the game. You can set the size for it. Quina can eat the Earth Guardian and learn Earth Shake, which I'm going to attempt to do. And other things. So, yeah. So far, we're looking pretty good. I want the Earth Guardian to keep casting these spells because they're not doing much damage. Its physicals do tons and tons of damage. That's what I don't want. So let's see what happens. Atom. Excellent. Nicely done, Quina. Nicely done. Beautiful. Quina learns a whole bunch of abilities I'm never going to use, because I'm never going to use Quina again, ever. And there we go. Like I said, I wish this led into a epic boss rush where you just take out all the Guardians. With each pairing, that would be really, really cool. Especially with Eiko and Garnet, that would be ridiculously hard. With Vivi and Steiner, that'd be pretty easy. With Amaranth and Freya, that would be disgustingly easy. But yeah, so. And yeah, Eiko is trying to get Garnet to confess that she like really is attached and likes Zidane and is very, emotionally attached to Zidane. And Garnet does not answer Eiko, but anyone who's been playing this game knows the answer. The answer is yes. So, yeah. And see, here you go, Amaranth. What motivates you to do this, Zidane? To do everything. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what answer you pick. I like picking, I don't know. Yeah, see, I like this little quote here. To understand something is interesting, but what's already understood is boring. Yeah, see, so there you go. And Amaranth says, lost Augustin's way of thinking. Yeah. Just doing honorable stuff for the sake of doing honorable stuff, Amaranth. You should try it sometime, bro. Anyways, so the way to the Shimmering Island is opened, and once you go into the Shimmering Island, you cannot do anything else. It's not that you can't travel around the world again. You will be able to, but you won't be able to do it in this Hildegarde 3. Certain things will be closed off after the events of Terra and the Shimmering Island. So if you have business to take care of in the following places: Kondapitai, that will be sealed off after you after we return to Gaia from Terra. I think you can still go to Dolly, but you can't go to Morad's house. And the coffee side quest was that was missable way back in Alexandria, so that was missable anyways. Fossil Rue. You can't go into Fossil Rue from the outer continent, but you can go into it from the Mist continent, but only a certain part of Fossil Rue. Like, this is going to be blocked off after the events of the events of Terra. So make sure you have all your business taken care of. What I'm going to do, I may as well, is hand in the 11th Stellazio at Trino. May as well do it just for the sake of it, just because. Why not? Just because I can. I need to actually go there. Oh, okay. Oh, wait there. Dolly, there's Cavern, yeah. And here is Trina. Cool. So you'll still be able to go to a good amount of places, but most of the places that you probably want to go to, or there's a couple places that you just cannot be, you won't be able to access after going to Terra via the Shimmering Island. So there we go. Yeah. Also, enemies from this point on, whether they're random or bosses, are pretty difficult. If you don't know the strategies that I know, you might want to level grind. Level grind probably a good level 40, 45, 50. If you really know nothing about the game, or you haven't done any side stuff, then you probably need to level grind a little bit. This way you have a little bit extra hit points to withstand attacks from enemies and stuff. Yeah, 30,000 gil for the 11th Stelazio. So there we go, 11th Stelazio, cool. At this point in the game, you can get anything in the chocographs, any chocographs and anything chocobo related. You can get both pairs of running shoes from fighting the monster here, as well as examining the clock in Quan's dwelling, among other things. So, and you can do frogs in the marsh, and you'll be able to catch quite a few frogs. That'll be good for Quina if you're using Quina and their blue magic, because their frog stomp blue magic, if you're leveled enough, be really powerful. So, okay, so I'm gonna take a couple days off from recording. I'm gonna upload this and probably 6 other videos of Final Fantasy IX. All in the same day, pretty much. I will probably record again on Monday. Yeah, Monday. So there we go. All right. Wish everyone a happy week. Wish everyone have a happy weekend. Yeah. Wish everyone a good weekend, and take care of yourselves. And thank you for watching. Peace.